My dearest Travelista, come on in here, honey. We are in the Maldives, okay? We are here. We have arrived. I am your host, Tyra Andre, and welcome to the podcast. So, right now, we are on day 3 of our Maldives group trip. And when I tell you, it is so beautiful here. It's so beautiful. Bring the cameras, bring everything. Okay. Another thing you need to bring extra deodorant and bring that flowy sundress. That sundress that you can kind of wave back and forth. Listen, you're gonna need it. It's hot. Like when I say it's hot, honey, it's hot. Now I can say the rooms and stuff, they're really icy. They have enough AC in them, and the lobbies and the restaurants is hot. But outside, listen, bring your sun hat, bring your sunscreen, bring your shades. Listen, we had the best looking shades. You couldn't tell us anything about our shades. We had shades galore. Listen, it's so beautiful here, you guys. And so we're going to talk about it. Okay. So we flew in from JFK all the way to Dubai. So 12 hours nonstop to Dubai. We got off in Dubai and then we had to catch another flight. So literally we hopped off that airplane and then, we went all the way to the other side, and it was like literally time to board the flight to the Maldives. So it was really, really quick. I thought that we would have more time, but literally as soon as we got there, it was time to board the airplane. So that was good. We didn't have to sit and wait a long time. So bring your walking shoes throughout the airport, and bring your compression socks too. I like to wear compression socks while I'm catching flights because my feet will swell a little bit. I don't have high blood pressure or anything, but I don't know the mechanics of it. So I just try to wear compression socks. So when we arrived in the Maldives, okay, you guys, so it was a little bit different. When we arrived in the Maldives, as soon as we get off the flight, we kind of took like the stairs down the flight, and then there was a shuttle bus that was there to pick us up and then drive us all the way back to the main airport. Now, when we walked into MLE airport, it was so very, very packed, and we're going through the customs process. And so I noticed that they had a line for members, from flight members, pilots, and attendants. And so they had a quick line for that. They had a line for first and business class. They had a line for the regular Maldivians that actually lived here. And then they had a few different lines for the rest of us to go through customs and stuff. Okay. So when I tell you that those lines were long, they were long. And so sooner or later, I figured out that, if you had kids with you, that you can go in the one that was labeled business/first class. And so it was someone that was working there at the airport that told me that. And so, not like teenagers, we're talking about like little kids, like let's call it like 10 years and under, somebody that's, a little person. If you have somebody like that, you can go ahead and go through that line. And so once we got through that line, we got to the baggage area, and it's a really, really tiny airport, very tiny. And so as soon as we got through that, we picked up our bags. After we picked up our bags, we just went out, and then there was a bunch of people standing there with, cards from the different resorts, and, we found our person, and we're staying here at Sun Siem Resorts, one of the properties. And then they signed us in, and then they took us off to the side, and we sat in the little waiting area for maybe about 10 minutes until the rest of the people got off the airplane that were coming to our specific property here and at Sun Siem. And then so once they found everybody, they got us all together, and we jumped on a speedboat, and it was a Sun Siem Resort speedboat, and it fits about 21 people on it. We jumped on the speedboat and we came here at the resort. So this resort is very, very beautiful. As soon as we got here at the resort, the speedboat, it stopped, there at the port. And as soon as we got off, they were playing welcoming music, and we all got a necklace that was made here in the Maldives. And so they kept our bags went straight to our room. And as soon as we got, we walked down what is it called? A gangway. It was like a long bridge. As soon as we walked down there, we were met at the reception area. And so reception is outside. And so, it's in a building, but, they have like little tables. And so they ask each family to sit down at the table. And then so each person has their own resort staff and reception personnel that will meet and greet them. And so maybe 2 minutes after we sat down, someone walked up to us and he already knew who we were. It's kind of strange. He was like, Tyra. I'm like, oh, how you know it was me? He was like, well, you were the only one that had one child. I'm like, oh, okay. So, depending on how you booked, they may already have copies of your passport. And so they know what you look like already. And so, they're going to be greeting you. The check-in process was very, very easy. Here at Sunseum Properties, you have an option of being cash only, or you have the option of using a credit card, like, any other resort. And so once you get here, they don't ask for your credit card to pull off any security deposits, any additional resort fees. It's nothing like that. We got full board, which basically means breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's what we're getting served: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all throughout the day. They have water galore inside of your room. You'll have sodas and stuff, but those are per charge. If you drink one of those, if they're going to charge it to your room. So we don't really drink soda anyways, and so we're just drinking water. You're going to need lots and lots of water. But once we checked in, they took us to our room. And so while we're here, we're staying in 3 different categories. We wanted to see all of the categories here so that when we bring people back, we know exactly what, which category the person should be looking for. Or, we have pictures and videos and stuff of the different categories. So, our people can make their own decisions on which specific category may be good for them. So right now, this is like in the middle of our stay. We're staying in the Grand Beach Villa right now. And so our first one was the Grand Water Bungalow, and it was absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful, but that's not really my thing. I just I wanted to make sure I got a feel for it. Make sure I took all the pictures and stuff. But the Grand Water Villa, the Grand Beach Villa, this is my favorite. Like, I absolutely love being here. In the Grand Beach Villa, it has like a spa atmosphere. Our bathroom is kind of like walled in, but it's walled in outside. And so it's like a total spa feel. The shower, it's like a waterfall shower. You actually have 2 showers in the Grand Beach Villa here at the Sunseum Properties. And so they have one, it's like a waterfall shower, and you kind of got like the square rocks walking out to your shower. And then you turn that on and it's like a waterfall. And then you have your traditional bathroom off to the side. And, everything is, has its own little space, but it's still outside. And so you have your shower, your extra shower, and then there's a glass wall. And then next to that, you have your toilet area with your bidet and stuff. And so from the toilet area, there's a glass wall, and you can see the shower. And then you can see the second waterfall shower. But that's not it, you guys. Inside the specific bathroom, it has like a huge spa-like tub, and it's outside too. So it's all very, very, very beautiful. The room itself is beautiful. As soon as you open the doors here, you can see the beach. So it's very, very beautiful. So this is my specific type of room. So I already know this is going to be my favorite room. Our next one that we're going to stay in the deluxe room. So I'm not really sure about that one, but I think it's a category down from this specific Grand Beach Villa. So I look forward to bringing you guys pictures from that. But the food here is it's tasty, and it's the Maldives, so most of it is seafood, right? And so I've been eating a lot of different fishes and seafood pastas, and all of the food here. I can't say all of the food, but the places that we're eating at, since we're full board. Once again, full board is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Since we are full board, we get the buffets. So breakfast is a buffet breakfast, lunch a buffet lunch, dinner buffet dinner. They do have the separate places here where you can sit down and eat pizza, eat all kind of different cuisines. They have all of that stuff here, but I'm just sticking with the buffet because that's more than enough. The food is delicious here, and we haven't had any issues with that. And so the other day we went to the spa. They have an ocean spa and they have a regular spa. And so the regular spa, it kind of gave me like Bali feels. It was really, really beautiful on the inside. And then the ocean spa, it overlooks the ocean. And so it's really depending on what type of spa experience you want. So It really is. And so it's beautiful. And so they do have a kids club. It's beautiful here in the kids club. It's outside, but it has like different coverings and stuff. So my daughter right now, that's where she is. She's at the kids club having and living her best life. So honey, let these kids live their best life at the kids club, and we can do adult things. And so what I did today while she was while she's at the kids club, I visited the Donny Bar. And so at the Donny Bar, they have an infinity pool. So I was there at the pool just relaxing. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't do any work today. Like I'm here on work, but I'm here also relaxing as well. And so we did that. And then so tomorrow we are going to take these epic Maldives pictures. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Okay. So and we have a clothing change within these pictures, but I already know that they're going to be beautiful. So tomorrow we got that. And then I believe we're going to do a cooking class while we're here, either tomorrow or the very next day. So we have a very, very, very full schedule while we're here in the Maldives. And then so most of you guys already know, as soon as we leave the Maldives, we're heading back to Dubai, and we're staying in Dubai for 3 whole nights. And so while we're there in Dubai, we're going to be visiting the Museum of the Future. It's brand new. It just opened back in February. We're going to be doing the Dubai Expo, and we're just going to be taking lots and lots of pictures while we're there. Oh, we're also going to visit the Dubai Miracle Garden. So these are a few different places that we didn't get a chance to visit the last time that we were there in Dubai, but we're going to be visiting there. And for Dubai, I look forward to the weather. It's a little bit cooler now than it was back in June when we went. So I do look forward to the cooler weather. I do. So I don't know, that's going to kind of sort of wrap up this specific podcast episode about the Maldives. It is beautiful, you guys. If you guys have not been to Maldives, listen, this is like a dream destination. Come and visit. If you guys don't want to come by yourself, you guys already know, come with us. We have our part 2 Maldives trip coming up later on this year, and we'll probably be coming back to the Maldives each and every year. So if you guys have any additional questions about the Maldives, just let me know. I got you. Okay. So until our very next podcast, bye, Travelista, bye.